Test 1, 2, 3 sound level. And good morning from New York City via the interwebs, via hypertext transfer protocols. We are in communication. Hello Kerr, hello Galaxia. How are you? We do have Rome, Italy on the main screen right now, ladies and gentlemen, and I have paid Scotty in the Starship Enterprise $15,000 to transport both my digital avatar pilot and my BN-2 lander to Liru, which is a little airport called Urbe Airport in the north of Rome, within the city limits. And we're going to be doing some, after all those long flights last week, we're going to be doing some short flights, some short little missions of Neofly here in the city that I lived for the longest time in my life. My mom lives to the north, and right down here we have the Colosseum over there. We have the Palatine Hill and the Roman Forum and all that. We have Circo Massimo, and we have the Food and Agriculture Organization, where I worked for a while, and where Kerr here works. Thanks for the alert, Kerr. There it is. You can even see like the 8th floor where you can grab some food in the cafeteria and you can go and sit outside when the weather's nice. You just have to watch out for the seagulls coming to steal your food. Once I saw a guy in a suit, obviously wasn't very used to eating there. He got a big tonarello al pomodoro and he left his pasta momentarily and he turned around. I think he went back to get a glass of water. The seagull swooped down and did in one bite, it basically grabbed all of his tonarello al pomodoro and it flew off, and everyone was like, whoa. They came back to his tonarelli al pomodoro gone. I wonder what he thought. Like, did someone come and grab my pasta? Did someone come and steal my pasta? You know, someone told him, you know, missing the solar panels on the A building. Really, there's solar panels there now? That's good. You know, we human beings, we have to get together and get solar going, because otherwise Earth is going to turn to Venus and we're all going to burn to death. So I hope that doesn't happen, at least in my lifetime. We hope that we transition to solar quickly, and we stop putting more and more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and stop heating up this planet. Climate emergency right now. But I'm excited to be back in the city. It's been a long time since I've flown here. And let's get SimToolkit Pro involved here so we can do some landing rate guesses for whoever wants to do that. I think the bot has already joined. No, I like how they put sim use only here. You know, it's I guess you could imagine someone suing the maker of a flight simulator, saying, you made me, I thought I could fly the real thing and with a flight sim, and I couldn't, and I'm gonna sue you because you didn't say that it was for sim use only. So that's probably why they put that there. We do live in the United States of America, a very litigation excitable place. Beautiful day in Rome. We are in live weather, live players, live traffic, currently the East USA server if you want to join. I'm gonna start a multiplayer server here on Neofly. Arcade, no password, so if you want to join in, the server is closed. Good morning, Tim, how are you? 74.73.35.239, that's the IP address if you want to come and join me in a multiplayer mission here. These are going to be short flights around Rome, one of my favorite cities in the world, the Eternal City. It's been there for over 2,000 years. Still there. The place to go if you like good food, if you like to A little bit of chaos, a sprinkle of chaos, but mainly, what's this up here? I think, oh, interesting. Remove this. Drop it. Better. It's a little clamp with a orange thing that's getting in front of the green screen here. Hey, Icebird, nice. Jimmy and Timmy. I'm doing well, thank you. Jimmy and Timmy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy. Timmy is Timmy Thumb. If you like Minecraft, if you like Stardew Valley, if you like some classic 8-bit video games, go and check out his stream. He also streams Elite. And we have Kerr WT here, who did do a stream the other day after a long time away. Go give him a follow. I'm not sure if a Galaxia Cat is gonna stream at some point, but I think she did at some point, but that was before we met, so maybe to convince her to stream, go give her a follow as well. And of course, you have the cool bird, you have the Iceman, the bird made of ice. Ice cold pilot, gentleman from Austria here, Icebird for all. Go and give him a follow as well. Anybody else that I missed so far? No, that's all. That's have a nice crew here. Some of the regulars of the stream, and I am excited because I've lived a long time in the city, so I know quite a bit of the city. I'm not Italian, but you know, I have some Italian in my heart. My mom's grandparents were Italian. And many stories from living in the city for quite a while. Oh, you have got the traffic over there on the Lungo Tevere. Right here is where Giardino degli Aranci, you can go here for a great view of the city. And the Maltese Knight's Order is here, and you can look into a little keyhole. I think in a door, like, where was that door? This is pretty well modeled, huh? Yeah, right here. You see how there's the San Pietro, the Vatican over there in the distance? There's the Vatican. You know, looks a little Mordorish from this angle, but it is a beautiful place. And here there's the Maltese Order, and there's this door that you can come here. You usually find tourists here. And if you look, I mean, it's obviously not rendered in great detail at this level of Microsoft Flight Simulator goodness, but let me slow down the camera a little bit. Stand by. And if you look through a keyhole in this door, you can San Pietro is perfectly aligned to the keyhole there. Drone speed, get it down. Yeah, there's this little keyhole. You look into this door, and this keyhole is a direct view through a courtyard of San Pietro. Hearts back to New York City. Thank you, Icebird. The Vatican does have quite a bit of, you know, all the best real estate belongs to the Vatican in the city. So, lying around here, you have like the Rose Gardens. Very beautiful. Circo Massimo, Ben-Hur, horse races, all that sort of stuff. And here we have the Bocca della Verità, the mouth of truth. If you want to know if someone is telling the truth, you tell them to go to, you buy them a flight to Rome. You know, maybe you have a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend and you want to find out if what they're telling you is really true and they're not a psychopath. So you want to bring them to Rome and you want to take them here to the Bocca della Verità, and you ask them to put their hand in this sculpture that used to be like a lid for a sewer, I think, but it's quite beautiful. You know, in Rome, even the lids to the sewers are beautiful. And you tell them, you ask them a question, and when they answer, as long as their hand is in the mouth of the statue, if they're not telling the truth, apparently the statue will bite their hand off. So you'll find out if it's telling the truth or not. That's the legend, at least. Good day, Caffington. How are you? Welcome to the stream. One of the best restaurants in Rome, in my opinion. You cross this bridge here, there's the Tiber Island, and you turn left here. You can go this way, or you can go this way over here. I generally prefer going this way because there's this nice little gas station here with everyone smoking cigarettes by the gas pumps. And you walk through this little vicolo here, and there's this lovely houses with lots of you know, plants growing out the side of them, and you turn right, and right there it is, Datteo, Trattoria Datteo. Used to be D'Enzo. It used to be a famous Trattoria D'Enzo a little bit further down the street, but the cook and the owner and the waiters that I've known for over like 20 years, they all moved here, and that's the real D'Enzo, but it's called Datteo, you know, they let them keep the other name. Wow, go there, have a penne crema di peperoni, go have a carbonara, go have a bacchio scottadito, maybe some calamari fritti. You can sit outside, you can go inside, say hi to Gianluca for me, say hi to Tiziano number 1 and Tiziano number 2. Tell him Simon sent you, and tell him to give Hypertexthero a follow. Hey Mitra, good morning. Iceberg says, I trust my wife and she keeps her fingers. Alright, that's good. Isola Tiberina, another story. I guess I'll just keep telling you some stories here. Friend of mine, I used to play basketball at university. He was American, and he came to, you know, he lived in Rome most of his life. Mr. Hurihan Colin. He's got a Nobel Peace Prize now because he works for the World Food Program. And we were playing basketball, and he ran into the screen of this big guy, like into his elbow or something, and he basically broke his nose, like, and dislocated it too. It was pretty bad, and he was so nervous because he's like, dude, I don't have health insurance, like, what the heck am I gonna do? And he was so nervous. I was like, dude, just go to the hospital, it's fine. And so he came here to Isola Tiberina Hospital because it was late and it was close to his house, and they fixed him right up, and the price was free. That's the good thing about Europe, ladies and gentlemen, free healthcare. They set his nose. He came back for a checkup. That was in Isola Tiberina Hospital right here in Trastevere. Of course, we have Kerr, who lives up here, Monteverde somewhere. I don't know if I'll be able to find his house because I've only been there once or twice. Matrog, a great flyer, joining us. There's no need to fly in flight sim. That's the cool thing about this game, right? You can just fly around in a drone view. But let's go take a flight, and I'll come back flying. But last thing I want to mention is in the Lungotevere, there's this great film. I like the film a lot, just cinematographically it's beautiful. It's called, this is Ponte Sisto, wonderful. It's called La Grande Bellezza, and it's set in Rome. It's just a gorgeous, especially cinematographically filmed. This bridge here, I can tell you a story about this bridge too, but a little later. Ponte Sisto, beautiful. There's Trastevere. There's Piazza Trilussa. A lot of nice little restaurants around here too. Some are touristic, but others are not. Alright. We can keep walking through these little vicoli. Look at that. I can't quite go through that one, but it's pretty impressive that you can actually go through the vicoli. My favorite statue in Rome, almost certainly this one right here. Giordano Bruno, Libero Pensiero. He was burned at the stake by the Catholic Church. I think just about 500 years ago, so I don't know. But you know, Italy hasn't had the Unworld update yet, so Giordano Bruno's statue is just this thing right now. But this is where it is. This is Campo de Fiore. Spent many a day and night in this place. And a very kind gentleman, one of my mentors, my high school graphics teacher, called Mr. Scene. He lives right around here. He moved to, you know, Italy. Italy grows on you. You go to Italy and you want to stay. So he came, I don't know how many years ago, and he's still around here. He still lives right about near Campo de Fiore, possibly this building right here. Puts on his tourist. Joey, 1-2 boss, how's it going? Good morning. Are we doing Superman like sightseeing of the city? I guess so. Yeah, I'm just like flowing over here. I don't know. If there's a particular place you want to go, Kerr, just let me know. Haven't seen Joy for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Go give him a follow. A very kind gentleman, friend of the stream, hailing from California. And yeah, a gorgeous city. This is one of my favorite cities in the world. Rome, Rio de Janeiro. I love New York as well. The weather is live weather. It's quite rainy, which is nice. It's kind of variable weather. Castel Sant'Angelo, of course. If there's a problem over at the Vatican and someone is coming there and they want to, you know, if like Metal Gear Solid has a mission to go and take out the Pope or some bishops or something, they can escape by, yeah, let's speed up a little bit. This is beautiful place here, Piazza San Pietro. You have all the statues of the saints on the top of the building. I've landed here before Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it seems they have fixed this a little bit. There was a big like bump over here when I first played and I landed here, but now they seem to have fixed it a bit. You can climb up to a cupola if you want, but it's an emergency, and there's some bad guys coming to try to take out the Pope and the bishops or something. Maybe someone who follows another religion is a little jealous of the beautiful art here. Then they can escape by getting into this little corridor. It's like it's been here a long time, and then they can run all the way through this little corridor, and they can run with their robes and their sandals, perhaps a little electric vehicle or one of those little electric scooters, all the way to a fort, to this fort here, and then they will be protected by some knights and other people. Good morning, Wild Craze. How you doing? Lovely to see everyone joining by here. I dropped by Wild Craze's stream yesterday, doing some flights in the north of the planet. You saw that movie? Yeah, beautiful city. The weather is changing, very variable. I can see some little cloudy mists moving around across the landscape. Quite beautiful. Here's the Ministerio de la Justicia, or if you like Marvel and stuff, the Corte de Casación, the Ministry of Justice. This building is so heavy that it's sinking, slowly sinking. You can, if you get close to it, you look on the stones here and you can see like they've sank quite a bit in the last decades. And on the back of it, after a lot of time working, they have a beautiful park now with an underground parking lot. So if you go to Rome and you have a car and you don't want to like go nuts trying to find parking space, you just come here and you pay a little money and you go in this underground parking lot and just go walk around. The Ministry of Justice in Via Renula. So this is the High Court. Okay, I like to call it the Ministry of Justice because it just looks kind of imposing enough to be. But okay, so this is the High Court of Rome. Okay, Corte de Cassazione. The Ministry of Justice in Via Renula. Yeah, it's not cheap to park here, that's for sure. It costs, I think, like €2.50 per hour or something. After a certain number of hours, I think it starts getting cheaper. I don't remember. But if you can find a parking spot, okay, if you have a car, okay, I'll show you where free parking is in Rome. It's a little tricky to find it still, but if you're lucky enough to get it, you come to Circo Massimo. And right around here where these cars are, that's free parking right there. If you can find a spot there, you can park all day. Just leave your car there. You won't have a problem. Right here by Circo Massimo, okay, where Ben-Hur rode his chariot. But if we jump back, we can go down Via del Corso a little bit. This piazza here, this is Campidoglio, where the Rome's mayor supposedly works at. The piazza was designed by Michelangelo, but it was actually realized after he died in Campidoglio, with a wonderful view of the Roman Forum from here. Well, big helicopter just flew over here in New York City. I don't know what the heck that was, but it's some chopper flew by. There you go. That's a nice view of the Roman Forum here. So yeah, just a wonderful city. I could be talking about this all day, but let's go fly. Let's go to Urbe Airport. Stand by. Does it sound wonderful? Oh, your high school? So they put an underground parking next to a sinking building? Yes, indeed, Joey. Doesn't it sound wonderful? Can you check my high school? Let's go check out Hercur's high school. I know where it is now, based on my last trip to Rome. He showed it to me. Here's one of my favorite buildings in the city. Perhaps my favorite is the Pantheon, a wonderful, gorgeous building. The hole in the top is water falls through it. There's no glass, nothing. It's just a hole. Amazing building. This. I'm looking forward to them doing an update for Italy and Microsoft Flight Simulator so they can, you know, really... It does have photogrammetry already, but it would be nice for them to really come in here and update. By the way, if you want to get an excellent coffee, you come here to Caffè Sant'Eustachio, I thought it was right here. Famous coffee place, very strong espresso, and you can ask for sugar or not. That's wonderful. Piazza Navona, of course, with statues by Michelangelo, by Bernini. Okay, at least it looks a little like it, but you know, they need to do that update. Okay, let's go see Kerr's high school. Back towards Trastevere. All the Assassin's Creed flashback. Which one was it? Brotherhood? It was the third one, right? That was set in Rome. Wait, city center? Oh, so I haven't seen... Wait. Your high school, so I saw your elementary school then. So you didn't show me your high school. Where is it? City center? What's the address, Kerr? Rome, Italy. Ladies and gentlemen. Near Piazza Venezia? Alright, let's go to Piazza Venezia. Where we just were. No, that's Navona. Piazza Venezia is, oh, I think I know where your high school is. Isn't it the Mussolini building? Here's Piazza Venezia. Most Romans hate this building. They call it the wedding cake. But you know, it depends how fascist you are, I guess. If you're very nationalistic, you might love it, but to the right, okay. In Vittorio Emanuele. Okay, we're in Vittorio Emanuele now. Good Irish bar down here. I've had a few moments at that bar in the past, but... No, this is the... Well, it's not a fascist, but didn't they build that? Young Cake. This is where Mussolini did his talks, I think. Okay, to the right, alright. Down Vittorio Emanuele. There's a nice Irish bar right here. For the first World... Oh, it was the first World War victory. Okay, interesting. Back a little. Alright. To the right, okay. In this Vicolo here. Okay, I can't go in the Vicolo. But it's maybe in the next piazza over. I'll wait a little bit, because there is a little bit of a... Right here. Excellent. Wow, what a place to go to high school, huh? That is awesome. That is awesome, Kerr. Right by the Pantheon, right near Piazza Venezia. The next square, this one here, okay. Yeah, I remember walking by here and there are kids, I usually see kids running around. That high building. Wow, this was your high school, this big thing here with the internal courtyard? Whoa. It's where there's a foot down here somewhere, right? Wait, stand by. The courtyard was for breaks. Nice. Wonderful. Yeah, quite a nice level of modeling. This whole... There's Matrog awaiting for our takeoff. Let's do some flying, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a mission here. Pretty accurate, right? Especially if at a distance. Whoa, there's a car driving on a roof. Okay, some GTA happening over here. Check that out. Whoa. Wonderful, wonderful city. Here's where the Italian government meets and discusses endlessly all sorts of stuff. And there's another... I can't stop mentioning this, okay, but there's another wonderful restaurant here. It's called Da Gino. And D'Agino is a tiny little place. You should call and book if you want to go there. But easy way to find it is you come to Via del Corso, right here. Here's Via del Corso, and then you turn left here, where there's this, I think there's a Zara over there, where it used to be. And this light, you turn left, and behind the Italian Parliament building, you keep walking, and then you turn left over here, and D'Agino should be, I think, here, or in the next vehicle over. D'Agino, hello from New York City, via Microsoft Flight Simulator to Rome. I'm gonna press a button that's gonna transport us to an aeroplane by where Matrox seems to be hanging out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what he's flying today, but his plane is currently invisible to me. Probably because I pressed this button to get back to my plane, so it has to load up a little bit. We drive crazy in Rome, not that crazy. Chamber of Deputies department behind. Watch out on Salaria. Thankfully, you're going to be flying and not driving around the Salaria, alright? Okay, so back to Neofly. And we have a few missions here. I called Scotty. I brought us back from Africa up here to Rome. We can go back to Africa later, but I wanted to come to Rome today. So, Rome, like short, you know, takeoff and landing with airplane will be tricky. I mean, it'll be challenging, but why don't we try one? Look at this. Archi di Claudio Golf Club. Some VIP wants to go play golf over there. That's one possibility. We have male Jew at Fiumicino Airport. That's, you know, not too exciting. Bracciano used to live there. We could go check it out. Oh, look at that. Cinecittà. Oh, that's the golf club. Should we do that one? I love how like a lot of these missions are to go to the golf clubs, you know, to drop off these Casal Palocco. Curry, have a beautiful city, looking forward to going back soon. Have you been, Joey? My mom lives up here somewhere. Little town called Formello. Alright, let's go to that little golf club, okay? There's a VIP over here too, look at that. What is this? Via Prenestina, there's a little airfield there too. Let's go check that out first. Let's go to this Via Prenestina. Very short little flight. Oh no! Let's do this golf club. Let's do this aero golf club. It'll be a bit more challenging, you know. We're gonna have to land in the golf club. I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna go fly. Oh, multiplayer, I'm gonna fly with friends, okay. But before I fly, let me quickly, I have $133,000 now. Let's pay a little bit of my, let's pay $50,000 of my loan here, okay, done. So now we only own 57, and next is due in another week, so that just helps us a little bit. I do owe $357,000 for this BN-2 Islander for that loan I took. Okay. Back in 1996 as a kid, oh man, you were there when I was a senior, when I was a senior in high school. Maybe we met. I studied, we'll go land it by the Overseas School of Rome where I went to school today as well, okay? I definitely appreciate it more as an adult. Yeah, I hear you, man. Hey, if you want to go to Rome sometime, my mom lives there, let me know. It would be, maybe we could do a Twitch meetup in Rome, how's that? Maybe you all meet in Rome someday, that would be nice. There you go, Iceberg reading my mind. I would love to meet you all in Rome. Kerr here lives in Rome. We would take you to the best places to eat. We would take you to the places no one else knows. We'd have plenty of prosecchi, plenty of okay, fly with friends. Here we go. If you want to join in, this is a multiplayer Neofly mission. I did put the IP address up there somewhere. Let me repeat it right here. There's no password. It's in arcade mode. You're very welcome to come down and join us. Alright, we are starting at Liru. That would be lovely to meet up in Rome. Okay, right click, fly with friends.
Transporter from dispatch.
375.
We have a VIP in Uri. It is important they are flown to their destination without delay. Transporter from dispatch. Boarding VIP.
Let's give him 200 pounds for this CIP. What was it? 375.
Hello. Good morning.
We're good? And there he is, Matrog on another BN-2 Islander, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's turn this
Transporter.
aeroplane on.
VIP on board. You are clear to go.
Copy that, dispatch. We're just getting started up here and we'll be departing momentarily. Over. Hello, welcome to Hypertexthero flight to the Golf Club. Please stand by while we'll turn on the engine. Please don't touch any of the controls on the co-pilot seat, and we'll be departing shortly. Right, avionics master switch is activated. Let's put our propeller RPM to full. Give a little bit of throttle. The mixture is at full. I'm going to turn on the lights. Let's turn everything on here. Some instrument lights too, because it is a little cloudy out there. And I think we're already ready for some magnetos that I had forgotten the other day for both port and starboard engines. Turn on the auxiliary fuel pumps. And by the way, Icebird, I checked in BN-2 Islander support, Microsoft Flight Simulator support thread, and according to the chief developer, the update for the sound of this is coming in the next week or two max, he says. A little. Here's a link if you want to check that out. And I'm going to talk about Yin Yindi later. That's a website that a friend of mine just launched. Alright. So here it is. Where is it? Here. I really don't like this interface, but let's try to scroll down. Whoa. Why does it scroll all the way to the top? Show all. Okay, is it okay now? Let's see. Where is that reply? Where is that reply from? It's around here somewhere. Anyway, I won't. You're gonna have to go and find it and be smarter than me about using this this interface, but it's there somewhere. In a couple of weeks. Okay. Back to the sim. Let's check out the bearing by opening up Neopad. We're gonna want a bearing of 157. And stand by. Okay, 157. I'm just gonna put that there now so that we know where we're going when we take off. Soundtrack coming to you from Epidemic Sound. I'm enjoying this so far, although I won't shuffle on the playlist. They don't have shuffles. Hey, the Dalek DK, how are you? Alright, I think we're ready to turn on the engines. Clear props, everybody. Port engine has started. Starboard engine has started. Whoa, and there's something going on with mine. Hold up, let me do this. Let's see if Urbe has a tower to talk to us.
Urbe ground to Hypertexthero 1, request taxi for takeoff, straight bound departure. Hypertexthero 1 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 4 via taxiway Delta. Contact tower on 123.8 when ready.
By the way, I created a text channel on Howard's Discord for community creators. You can share your Twitch there if you want. Oh, that's really kind of you to let me know that, Dalek. I will definitely do that. I didn't manage to drop it by Howard's stream the other day, but I obviously I'm a huge fan and I drop by whenever I can. But let me put that over here. I'm gonna put a note, text channel, okay, for community. Oh, calm down, Orbit Taxi. I'll acknowledge, I mean Orbit Tower, I'll acknowledge them. For community creators. I'll check that out, thanks so much. And this is the Dalek here. The Dalek DK, ladies and gentlemen. Coming here letting us know about this, this Xbox coming out with my new Xbox with Microsoft Flight Simulator capability coming out. So there's going to be an influx of new players coming here. And if you like, go check out the Dalek DK, and go check out Forder Learn to Fly if you want to see a real pilot, not an amateur like me, operating airplanes in this wonderful piece of software, this piece of art really. That's Microsoft Flight Simulator. I find it a piece of art. Okay, we're gonna taxi to and then hold short runway 34 VX taxiway D. Alright, so let's go take a look from the outside view to see where that is. We have Matrox standing by here. It's gonna do a flight together with us. Look at that, runway 34 is right here, right behind us. All we have to do is go there. This is probably taxiway D. I don't know how accurate the stuff in this particular airfield is, but there's D. Okay, yeah, it's this one here. Should we request a pushback? I see they have a little thing there. Let's request pushback. Alright, shoot ground service. I don't think I need it, but I like to see it happen. I just like them to see them moving, you know. The BN-2 Islander can turn on a dime, this airplane, but you know, let's give them something to do. These airport workers out here. Alright, let's, we wanted to steer him to the left, I think. Let's try that.
Hypertexthero 1 requesting pushback tuck to steer the aircraft to the left.
Okay, there we go, that's working. Thank you, Urban Ground Control, for your excellent work of this pushback today, over. Curtis says, I feel I'll be here the whole summer. I will totally be up for organizing a streamer meetup in Rome. If Kerr would agree to help me, and I'm sure, you know, that wouldn't be a big problem. We could have a huge dinner at that tail. Here's Matrog coming by his own BN-2. Yep, I'm probably coming in September. I don't know exactly when yet, but that's the plan.
Ground to Hypertexthero 1 requesting the end of pushback. Hypertexthero 1 request to end pushback received.
Alright. And we're ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's taxi up and get ready to take this VIP to drop him off to, oh, you know what I had forgotten to do? They push back with the parking brake on, you know. My flight, my mechanics is not going to be happy with that. Yep. There you go, Iceberg. I mean, it's not far for you, right? Maybe end of September or something. I have to check with my brother because there's a chance. It all depends on the whole pandemic and flights and stuff, of course. But there's a chance I'm gonna go to Brazil to help my mom with some stuff. take her to Brazil. Because that's where we're originally from. Alright, gonna hold short here, and let's talk to the tower. And we'll request, hopefully they'll clear me because look at the weather. Excellent.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4, Hypertexthero 1.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we have right behind us Matrog. Kindly join us in yet another flight. Let's put the flaps to takeoff position. I'll be a passenger, can't be good golfing under this dreadful weather. Yeah, maybe they're like extreme golfers or something. Hopefully the sound levels are okay. If not, if something's too loud or something's not loud enough, just let me know. Okay. Full power, let's go. Quite a bit of wind here, and we're up, ladies and gentlemen.
Fly safe.
69 knots. About a 7 knot wind there. According to that. I'm just gonna keep the fuel pumps on because it's such a short flight that we're gonna have to land again, and you have to keep those on for the landing. So maybe for a weekend, maybe we can all take our PCs and do a LAN party. That would be a bit more tricky to take PCs to Rome, but man, that would be fun. I feel like I'm a kid again if I had a LAN party. With the flame from low G to Lurf. I have to check what those are. Actually, I know when I was in Scotland, my teammates took me for a gold game and it was pouring rain on the way back. I fell down the hill and slid all the way back to the central house. A golf game. End of September can work for me maybe for a weekend. Alright, well let's see, let's keep in touch and see what happens. I mean, I have to check with basically my IRL, my real life stuff, obviously. Let's keep Neopad open here and see where this VIP wants to go to play golf. There's Roma Sud. Matrock flying in with us. Yeah, exactly. I support any arrangement. I'm not going anywhere. Thank you for your prediction. Wow, Chris, coming up a -8.9er landing rate prediction here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Timmy Thumb, coming in of -110. This is what those are about if you're not familiar with them. The Microsoft Flight Simulator landing rate leaderboard. There will be prizes eventually. I am working on that. And I don't know if you noticed today, I have on my little bar here right below me, concurrent subs for extra emotes. So I learned that in order for me to get an extra emote, I need to have 25 concurrent subs. I am planning to gift a few subs today, maybe in this stream, maybe in the 2 p.m. one. We'll see how it goes. Because it doesn't matter if they're gifted or not. All that has to happen is there has to be 25 subscribers concurrently at the same time for us to get a new emote slot here. The emote is almost ready. I was working on it yesterday. And I am looking forward to providing another emote for you all. Right, heading to the south of Rome here. I'm not as familiar with the south of Rome as... Alright, let's tell Lero that we acknowledge that.
Tower Hypertexthero 1 frequency change.
One price of a flight to Rome for a prize? Man, if I was rich, I would fly you all to Rome, but
VIP landing zone in 3 miles.
wouldn't that be awesome to be able to give that away? If I make it one day and we make more money, I will be very happy to do that. I also owe a computer to Bats and to Rodrigo, and you know, I promised them if I make it big, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, that's comfortable even. Doesn't have to be big. 1-2 boss. It's hot here in New York City, so if you see like my armpit stains, I apologize in advance. You know, I'm not wearing 2 shirts here because that would make like smoke start coming out of my ears. I love this variable weather because look at that, it looks so cool. It's green here, and back there is a cloud, so it's dark. It's so awesome. Matrock flying right behind us. And this golf course, it looks like it may be... Let's zoom in here quickly. Okay, it's right below us. We're right above it. This is where we have to land, ladies and gentlemen. As close as possible to this little golf course here. A little tricky. Maybe that field to the left. Stand by. I think it's gonna be that field right there. Okay, full flaps. And I'm gonna make a turn to the right now, to starboard. And I don't know if this is Ciampino up here. It's the airport where all the Ryan flights come in from Europe, or used to at least. Short trips, short money, that's correct, Iceberg. But, you know, more engagement, more fun. That's true, I was surprised to see I had made 130 grand here, digital bucks here. But that was a long flight we did the other day. Okay, I'm gonna land right, I believe. Over here. I think that'll be close enough. I mean, you don't have to be on the dot, you have to be pretty close for these missions, but doesn't have to be on the dot. Let's do another fly pass before we commit to this landing. I think I'm gonna land in this field right here, but I want to do another close pass. This is the golf course, okay. We could land on the golf course, but that's pretty risky. Look at the amount of trees. So let's land on that that field, and I'm gonna come in from the other direction because then, if the rollout is long, there's not a tree line to take the wings off the airplane. Can you stop by Osteria del Curato, get a gricia for me? I don't know that one. Where's the Osteria del Curato? That sounds lovely. I would love to have a pasta alla gricia. Pasta alla gricia, ladies and gentlemen, is basically a carbonara without the egg, but also has onion, I think, right? It's like pasta, olive oil, bacon. There's Matrog with some wonderful graphical effects from the tip of his wings due to the moisture in the air here. And he's going in for a landing, or he's just still circling. And I think this might be right next to this aqueduct. I know there's some aqueducts that come to the south of Rome here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do another pass. I'm coming a little steep here. I think I'm actually gonna come from the other direction. We'll be able to land shortly. We'll be able to land without crashing to those trees. I think I'm gonna come from this direction. Matrog is down, ladies and gentlemen. He landed right. Wow. Okay. Excellent. Should I go in that same direction? I think I'm gonna stick to my plan. The Dalek don't think the fish got sun. The fish too don't think the fish got sunburned. Well, it's a matriciana without tomato sauce. Okay, no carbonara, matriciana. So onion. You saute those onions for a long time, and okay, now turn back to starboard. And then you can put some peperoncino. You know, saute them in olive oil, of course. And you can put some, and then you put in some bacon, some pancetta. No, or is it pancetta or is it a gricia? Or is it a, what's it called? Guanciale. I guess you can make it of both. There's a pretty loose definition of the word landed. Well, I don't know if maybe this guy here is a medic. You know, doctors make lots of money, Matrix, so let's do this. Let's land near Matrix and let's check if he's okay. Okay, he took the time to come in and fly with us here. Let's go land near him and check if he's okay. Normally guanciale preferred. Okay, so that's two types of pork, ladies and gentlemen. Guanciale is a specific part, very fatty part of pork that you add to these pastas, to carbonara in Rome and to gricia. But you can make it with pancetta too, if you prefer, but I think, yeah, guanciale is preferred. Alright, let's go land by where Matrog landed. That's close enough to the touchdown point for this VIP to go play golf. The weather has cleared. Alright, cutting power. And we're just gonna swing right. There are some electricity pylons there. I don't think Microsoft Flight Simulator models you hitting the actual wires. I don't think it models the wires, so we probably don't have to worry too much about that. So we can pretend we're worrying about it. Alright, and coming in nice and slow here. We are at the sweet spot, about 65 knots. Just gonna miss this tree over here. And hopefully be able to stop before those trees back there.
Nice landing. Close enough.
Pretty strong landing, huh? 414. 414 is pretty strong landing, but this thing has sturdy landing gears. They're not retractable. An applause for Timmy Thumb winning here the landing rate competition.
See you soon. It was a nice trip. Bye bye. Thank you. Transporter, all VIP are disembarked.
And again, they just jumped out of the airplane. I don't know why. Nice landing. Yeah, I know. It was a little strong. But what does someone know what the actual limit is of you know, feet per minute structurally for this airplane? You know, maybe it can take some strong landings like that. I don't know. VIP eat. Let me update the landing rate leaderboard. Timmy Thumb getting close to Icebird for all. He now has 16 points. Icebird in second place. Timmy Thumb is in third place with 16. Icebird with 18 in second place. And Cheapo, of course, in first place with 24. Pasta la gricia, serious eats. I thought it was serious seats, but serious eats. Landing rate leaderboard, there it is. It should be updated, ladies and gentlemen. I want to eat a gricia. Me too, Curry. You're making me hungry. It's 10:52 in the morning here in New York City, but I would eat a gricia now. Sheep, I want, of course. That Sheepa guy. Welcome to the stream. A hole in the stomach doesn't sound healthy. It's yeah, it's not as healthy as eating a vegetarian pasta, but you know, once in a while. I'm gonna leave vegetarianism for my next life, ladies and gentlemen. I just blame my parents and the world for feeding me such good meat when I was a kid that I like it a lot. Let's plot a course back to the airfield, to Urbe. The bearing we took was 157, so the back azimuth of that is gonna be what, about 320 or something? We'll just fly back. If you want a healthier pasta, I mean, it's, you know, it's all relative. Obviously, if the pork is from a local farmer, that's gonna be better than from some big industrial farm. But if you prefer to stay on the vegetarian side of things, you could just have a spaghetto aglio olio. It's actually one of my favorite pastas. It's the easiest one to make. Just olive oil, some parsley if you have it, some peperoncino. How the heck are we gonna take off here? Okay, Matrog is going that way. I'm gonna follow him. You can put some alici. You can put a little, the salty fish, a little anchovy if you want to give it a little bit of umami, a little bit of kick. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen, Matrog. Oh, he just missed that tree. Wow, okay. He got up. That's what this plane is good at doing. Short takeoff and landing. So that's reassuring to see him go first and manage to clear that tree. I'm gonna try to give myself as much space as possible here. I don't have Presimulo. Oh, that's okay. You can do it without Presimulo, right, Kerr? Hey, Winglet! Oh, nice. Yeah, that's from CDL's channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't... here, let me put my brakes so that I don't... If you're not familiar with CDL... My first raid in Microsoft Flight Simulator came from CDL during the Perth to Sydney race. Go and check out CDL and Factual Goal. Wonderful husband and wife team. Streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator, streaming trivia. So pilot in real life and a IT person. I'm a pilot in digital life and an IT kind of person. Did I miss anything else? You shouldn't put Alici, really? Is that what you're referring to? Full flaps, brake, full throttle. Copy that, Iceberg. It is an islander. We'll be able to take off here. Okay, let's go. Full throttle. Flaps are at takeoff. Release the parking brake and here we go. I'm gonna aim a little to the right. Go.
Transporter, fly safe.
Oh, no problem at all. No problem at all with this plane. Retract the flaps. Osteria del Curato. There it is. It's the name of is that a... Well, it's just the name of a place. Kurt told us the name of a restaurant you can go to have a gricia up here. Osteria del Curato. So that's actually on the map. That's the name of the restaurant, or is that just the name of the little town? Rome is so full of these lovely restaurants. I mean, that's what I tell people often. I'll travel to the end of the world as long as there's a good restaurant there, you know. So basically I'm turning so that that little orange thing is in the back of my airplane instead of in the front, and that should give us, should take us back to our little Lima, India, Romeo, unicorn. I like to say unicorn, although I think it's supposed to be uniform. Airfield, where we started from. And then we'll pick another mission. Thanks, Joey. Factual Goal's getting a check ride soon in real life. Oh, it was recently Factual Goal's birthday. Did you hear what CD gave her? I have not. I did not. I couldn't hang out here. I dropped by, but I couldn't hang out. That is awesome, and she'll be, and she will maybe go for a private pilot's license. That is awesome. See, I knew this little devil. Iceberg is referring to this airplane here that we're flying. A wonderful little devil of an airplane. A BN-2 islander will take you anywhere. It will take you to bars, it'll take you to restaurants, wherever they are in the world. Even if there's no runway. We could go and land by a trattoria. Copy that, Kurt. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, and I'll go check that out after this. I'm gonna make sure that all that stuff is good after this stream, in probably another hour or so after lunch. The check ride was CD's gift to Factual. Awesome. That's so heartwarming. This couple, that wonderful streamers, kind people, out there in Canada, I think, right? Yeah, probably a discovery flight, because a check ride I think is like to after you start studying. I get those mixed up all the time as well. What is always near you when you crash? Is that a trivia question? Your computer. I don't know. I don't know where the let's see if it shows up in our, I don't know where the airfield is. I'm not that familiar with flying around here. There it is, Lido. Okay. A little off course here. I believe the Rome Flying Club is based in Lido. You know, if you want to get a private pilot's license, a good way to do it is to join a flying club, because I hear that then everything is cheaper, because then all the insurance costs and stuff, you know, you pay a monthly fee and that goes to all that stuff, and it's not as expensive as doing it without being part of a club. And Rome, right here below us, the Rome Flying Club is based out of this little airport right here. There's the tower. We're gonna be talking to them right now. Oh, the ground. Here you go, Iceberg. Here's something for you for that joke. I am starting to try it again. I'm gonna have some sound effects coming into the stream soon. I'm working on that. I'm sure she'll love it now to get winglet to fly. That just, I'll show you what that reminds me of after this landing. Okay, Joey Bolo. Dogs can learn to fly too. You know, they probably have a little bit of a problem actually with the rudder pedals, but I saw a bit of a dog as a passenger in a heli. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about. It's like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing with the helicopter upside down. Thank you, Wild Craze, for the prediction. Timmy Thumb won the other one. Let's talk with Lero here with Rome Udbe Airport and ask for permission to land.
Tower Hypertexthero 1 2 miles west 1,100 feet to land.
Hypertexthero 1 tower. Altimeter 29er.77, wind 218 to 20. Fly left downwind runway tree 4.
Enter left downwind runway tree 4 Hypertexthero 1.
There's Matrock going in for his landing. Let's see if we can see him.
Wind 218 to 20. Clear to land runway tree 4.
All right.
Clear to land runway tree 4 Hypertexthero 1.
All right, let's see. Oh, whoa, stand by, sorry. Matrock is down safely, and we are clear to land. I've just kept the fuel pumps on this whole time because it's a pretty short flight. Flap to takeoff. Now flap to full landing position. Has a nose up tendency, so I'm going to trim her down a little bit. You should join Virtual Flying Club. Is there a virtual flying club that you recommend, Caffington? Kerr, good news, sir. You have been cleared to be in our team again. Ladies and gentlemen, an applause for Kerr here. Due to this gentleman's activities, I will likely not have to stop streaming to go look for work in the near future. I may go back to work with my old team part-time on a remote basis, and so streams won't have to stop. They may be a little less during the week, but and this is the work of this gentleman over here, Kerr WT, who is in Rome in Italy, and he's currently working where I used to work. As my dad used to say, and I believe that's true, it's not what you do, it's who you know that's important. Your relationships are very important, so thank you very much, Kerr. And maybe in celebration of that, we are going to have to organize this. Certainly, I'm not going to say maybe certainly, I just don't know when exactly, but we're going to have to organize an IRL India Romeo Lima in real life meetup in Rome, Italy, to celebrate this interconnection between the digital and the real world here. Coming in for this landing, it's not a very long runway. I think generally Cessna's 152s and other little, maybe DA-40s fly out of here. I'm not sure. Maybe when I go to Rome, maybe I should go visit this place. What do you think, Kerr? terrible landing before, but I mean, I got it down, but let's try a little bit smoother this time.
Transporter.
That's better.
VIP mission ended.
And the Dalek getting in here, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time, the Dalek DK. And we won the multi-bonus because we were flying with Matrog with us on our wing in this Neofly mission. An applause for the Dalek DK for joining the landing rate leaderboard here. As soon as I leave the runway. Let's stop the airplane. And let me put the parking brake quickly here. And let me go and add this gentleman joining in. Let me make sure I get this right. Copy that, tower. Sorry, just
Going to 122.7.
trying to keep the cockpit in operation here.
Irving ground to Hypertexthero 1 taxi to parking. Hypertexthero 1 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Charlie Alpha.
The DK, I think that's correct.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Charlie Alpha Hypertexthero 1.
Excellent, excellent, ladies and gentlemen. A very good guess. 1-2 boss. Excellent. A destination I could drive to. Sheepa, that would be so awesome. I've never really spent time driving in Europe. I've driven in the United States, you know, it is the place of the car here. But it would be lovely to drive up to the Netherlands someday. I'm not sure where I have to park, but potentially all the way over there by where Matrog is. Or maybe it's over here. I think maybe it's over here. Oh yeah, they're waiting for me here, I think. Okay. Jordi LaForge, sister or brother. Can't tell if those big, I think it's his sister waiting for us, as is often the case. Most excellent, and let's go and give a visit this gentleman here who also flew with us here and is responsible for us getting a multiplayer bonus. Matrog and his BN-2 Islander seems to have a little trouble here with what is that airplane? I don't know what that plane is. Is that a Coronado? No, that's like a King Air. I don't know what that is. And here comes Sneaking Dodo jumping in right now. Have you ever fly a heli in any game? I've flown a helicopter in this game, the free Airbus H-135, I think. And ladies and gentlemen, an applause for both Matrog and also for Sneaking Dodo, because he couldn't wait. He has got a BN-2 Islander. Look at that. And in other games, Captain, I've flown a helicopter in a game called Jane's Longbow 2 years ago. I love that. I flew the Hind in a game called Hind. Following Sneaking Dodo on his takeoff run here. And there he is off, ladies and gentlemen. In a BN-2 Islander. He couldn't wait. He had to get this wonderful little airplane. 1 or 2 more weeks there will be a sound update according to the developers. And it's going to become even better than it already is. Alright. Baron 58. Okay, so that's a built-in plane. Maybe it's in the deluxe version. I haven't seen that plane before. I have a die-cast Matchbox model of a plane that looks just like that Baron 58. It probably is something like that. Although I thought it was some sort of Cessna, but Alright, let's do another mission. I'm just gonna keep the engines on and have plenty of fuel. Here comes Sneaking Dodo. Whoopa! Kill Dead Red Ted with the follow. Thank you so much, Kill Dead Red Ted. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Sneaking Dodo, a quick little circuit. Took off with the BN-2 Islander, came back for a landing. Here in Rome, ladies and gentlemen. In Liro, we're in Lima, India, Romeo, Unicorn. Hydrate, thank you, Kill Dead Red Ted. I will hydrate. I've been talking for a while without hydrating, so it's good to drink water. Oh, Shiba's gonna run over some airport workers. No, he's not. He's just coming in. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit. What are your opinions on this disappearing thing when you're too close to a plane? Is that a good solution? Do you think that should happen, or do you think... because the problem that I have with that is that the plane disappears for screenshots. It's kind of annoying, you know? So I think I would rather it just didn't disappear and it just clipped. Watch out for the bus! Watch out for the bus! You know, so Roman airport driver, he may be hungry. He may not have had his gricha in the morning, so... What the hell? It's also very annoying for information flying. Agreed. By the way, Captain, I will be flying the Hind in DCS, and I don't know if you all play DCS, but there was a notification, I got an update, an email this weekend that you can be able to very easily fly multiplayer in DCS, and that is going to be exciting. I think a lot of people are seeing how fun it is to fly together in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Look at Dodo there, driving through a Roman bus, you know. It's a bit of Roman traffic here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, he drove through the bus too. Maybe it's a hologram, that bus. Let's do another mission. Could be an option. Yeah, an option. I'm a big fan of options as a previous web developer, you know. Turn it on and off. Give it a make an option. Iceberg says, Hypertexthero, make a request in the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums. I will upvote. We want a crash model. Oh man, are you agreeing with that now? Then I haven't forgotten about the giving some publicity to that other request you made. I'm gonna do that. It's just been a little crazy here because we had some visitors, very kind people from Michigan, spending some time here with us. But once I have a little more time, I'm gonna do that stuff. Iceberg, careful, they tend to burst in flames. But sometimes other aircrafts and parking blocks my view in cockpit. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, that's maybe as an option, and then maybe with that mod that you can turn things on and off with a click of a button. That would be good. Bus pass just gonna have trauma. Let's do another mission. We are in a Neofly multiplayer mission here, ladies and gentlemen. You should be able to join in. I forget what the server IP address is now, but let me see if I can. I should have pasted it before. Crash model would be insanely cool, but I doubt they will do it, especially explosion setters don't want people to recreate terror events. Yeah, I hear that, but I think that, yeah, removing explosions and just having like pieces break off, I think that'll be so cool. Because I love physics simulations in video games, and I think that it would be so rewarding to see what happens, you know, if you lose a landing gear or... And I mean, you know, people are gonna do it anyway. They'll find ways to do it. So, I mean, why don't they ban shooters? You know, so I don't buy that argument, but I understand that this is a civilian flight sim of real airplanes. So the makers of the airplane and stuff, you know, they worry about publicity and stuff like that. Yeah, that I agree. That landing gear wings, you know, getting bent. If you haven't heard of this, check out Dead Stick. That's a game that's going to simulate very closely damage modeling. Apparently, I'm really looking forward to that. I don't have the BN-2 Neofly, so I can't join this, and I want to take it for a spin. I'll have the cash soon. Oh, copy. So how come you're showing up as the BN-2 here? That's funny, because you're showing up as a BN-2. I don't know how that's working, but and there are other better games for explosions. Yeah, I really like the explosions in War Thunder. Okay, what next, ladies and gentlemen? What next? How about... Is there something near my mom up there? Let's see. There's a bunch of people that want to go up there. The center of Rome, not so much. I'm kind of surprised. Oggiata. Let's go to the Oggiata Golf Club. That's going to be a tricky one. That's going to be a tricky one. Oh, you have it in Fly, it's there, just not in Neofly as a bot plane. Okay, you have to add it to Neofly. Copy that. Alright, got it. Now I understand, sorry. Chipa, can I spend use my money from Neofly? I have about 400,000 or so. What's with the Associazione Sportiva Dilettantistica Maggiolino? Where did you see that? Was it in the map here? I don't know. This is Microsoft Bing bringing us this information, ladies and gentlemen. We have Castelluccia. We have Selva Candida. We could just do a flight in Rome. We could go land by the Circo Massimo if you don't want to do. But let's do one more mission to Oggiata. Okay, that's very close. It's close to where my mom lives in Rome. Madonna di Bracciano, another excellent restaurant, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go show you. Okay, we can zoom in. If you go to La Storta, take the Via Cassia, it's a very ancient road, okay? Going out of Rome, you go, you cross this bridge over here. You get Corso di Francia. You can go to Flaminia Nova, especially if you want to come to this airport, I think, or you have to actually cross the river to go to the airport. But then you take the Via Cassia, and you keep coming to the north. You eventually pass the school where I went to school in, there it is, American Overseas School of Rome. This is where I did my high school, my senior year of high school here. I played basketball in this gym here. Broke my ankle, unfortunately. A wonderful place though. Here's the villa where Mr. Scene taught me graphics. And you keep going up the Via Cassia. Keep going up the Via Cassia, cross the Grande Raccordo Anulare, the big ring, basically racetrack around Rome. And you keep going, then you pass La Giustiniana. I used to live here when I was younger. And you keep going, and eventually you hit La Storta right here, alright? Oh, the missions, Associazione Sportiva Dilettantistica Maggiolino. Oh, it's a golf club, I guess. Associazione Sportiva Dilettantistica Golf Life Club. Sounds like an Italian name for something. That's another mission. It's over in Mentana, Monterotondo. Okay. Maybe you're gonna have to get Microsoft Flight Simulator Kerr to do these missions with us. I'm gonna go to Oggiata though, okay? To Oggiata Golf Club, okay? But as I was speaking about, in La Storta here is an excellent Sardinian restaurant. You can, if you're going from Rome, you take the train, okay? And you get out of the train here in Stazione Oggiata. Then you walk up here in this little road, and it's right across the road from there. There it is, this restaurant right here. La Storta is the bend, yeah, because there's a bend on the road, I think, probably. Old place, you know, like over 2,000 years ago, this was a road into Rome. And they have to, you know, with horses, they would stop here. And this particular restaurant, and also the one across from it, the one, where is it? This one here. Old buildings. And this particular one here is a small little restaurant. It's called Il Quarto Secolo. Il Quarto Secolo. That's an excellent Sardinian trattoria. Go have a tonarello allo scoglio, tonarelli with seafood. Go have a tonarelli cacio e pepe, tonarelli of cheese. Go have a bruschetta. Go have a light liter of red or white wine. And enjoy one of the best things in life, which is food. We're gonna go to the north of it. It's gonna be bearing what, about 310. I predict 300, 305. Let's see, 308. I predict roughly. Actually, more like 315. Actually, that's my guess. Right click, fly with friends, connect and fly.
Transporter from dispatch.
It's 360.
It is important they are flown to their destination without delay.
360 will give maybe this guy, you know, he's eating a little less now, so let's go like that. 185. Just keep an eye out for reasonably sized 1% loan.
Hello.
Good morning.
You're talking to Shiba about buying. Yeah, I have a loan on this and I have to keep playing it. La Storta de Bent, and it's also the name of our cat who's at my mom's house in Rome. That was my mom's cat now because she has a little bent tail. I think it was genetic, I don't know.
VIP on board. You are clear to go.
Copy that. Dispatch is Hypertexthero 1. We're going to take off and take this VIP to Ogiata. We'll let you know when he is off. Over. Alright. We're gonna contact the tower and ask to take off straight out here. I'm getting hungry. I'll just talk about food and pasta. You guys are gonna drive me crazy here with hunger. I do have cheesecake that our guests kindly gave me. They went to this place here in New York City and they bought this cheesecake that I haven't had for ages, and they brought it, so it's in the fridge. So I will have cheesecake to look forward to after lunch here today. Copy, Captain. Sometimes I talk to my mouse like this, like Scotty in Star Trek 4: The Voyage Home. Over. Alright, who have we got? We have the Flying Dodo with us. And we're just gonna go straight out. Thanks for being here, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to have you on board.
Hypertexthero 1 hold position, caution other traffic.
Oh, okay.
Hypertexthero 1 continue taxi.
Okay, maybe they're scared that Sheepa's here. Okay. Stand by. Turn this music. I like this song. Turn it a little higher.
Hypertexthero 1, did you hear my last transmission?
Copy that. Orbit traffic control.
Hypertexthero 1.
Let's go. Oh, watch out, going off the runway. I always have trouble when I'm, because I'm not using rudder pedals here. That's in the cards for a next investment. Although I wouldn't be able to use them when I'm standing. I'm currently standing on the standing desk. Whoop! Flying Dodo's already off, taking off from the taxiway. Some daredevil flying here. From my friend from the Netherlands. The spaceship and aeroplane skipper, otherwise known as the Sneaking Dodo here, Microsoft Flight Simulator, ladies and gentlemen. We are holding short of runway 34, and we're gonna ask for permission to take off. Is this a bug here? Okay. Ground services. Oh, is this a bug? Now they're not. Now they're not giving me tower. Oh, here you go.
Irby ground to Hypertexthero 1, request taxi for takeoff straight out departure.
Your next emote should be you talking to the mouse. Say hello, computer. Let me write that down because I like that idea. My next emote, I mean, it's not really a surprise, but it's gonna be called Touch and Go to say hello. Hello computer emotes, but I like that idea too, Kerr. The more subs I have, the more emotes spots I can put. Here's a little preview of my next emote. Stand by. Actually, you can see it on Instagram. Go check out Instagram, you'll be able to see it there. Instagram.com by
One, did you copy?
air traffic control is getting upset here. Okay, let's go.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 4 using taxi.
I want a beam me up, Scotty. Maybe the hello computer will be beam me up, Scotty, or something. Request takeoff clearance visual.
Hypertexthero 1 altimeter 29.77, wind 218 at 20. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway tree 4.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34, Hypertexthero 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 Hypertexthero 1.
Alright. The flying dodo of the... He's enjoying this BN-2 Islander literature. Look at that. The sneaking dodo. Matrox behind us. We have a trial of BN-2 Islanders here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, as the flying Fabio says. Let's go, people. We're ready to go. We have some Bossa Nova coming in here. We have a couple of other BN-2s. We're gonna put our flaps down to take off position, and we're gonna give full power and depart straight out, heading north over the Via Cassia to Oggiata to drop off this VIP. A little bit of a bounce there in the takeoff.
Fly safe.
Flaps up. I don't think I set a bearing. I was guessing like 315. So let's check. No, 315. I think that was my guess. 312. That's not off. Far off. Okay. So let's adjust our heading bug to 312 here, so we know where we're going. Stand by. 312, there you go. And it's straight out to the north of Rome. Maybe we can see the Via Cassia behind it. Can you crash in this game? No, that's what we were talking about, damage modeling. You can crash, but it's very anticlimactic, Caffington, because all it does is it says, the whole game gives you a blue dialog box and it says you overstressed your airframe or you crashed, and that's game over. It doesn't show you damage to the airplane. It just pauses the game basically and says game over. I call it the Microsoft Flight Simulator game over screen, and that's why yeah, one of my biggest wishes, biggest in my wish list, top of my wish list for this game is damage modeling. Even a very basic one where, you know, like the wings become detached and stuff. You don't have to show fiery explosions, although that's always fun, you know, but Grotta Rossa West. Tomba di Nerone. Let's follow the Cassia. Let's turn left here and follow the Cassia, okay? We're over the Cassia Bis. Right here. The Giustiniana coming up. When I first moved to Rome in 1995, this is where I lived, around here. Oh, my dad's family lives there. Copy that, Kerr. Yeah, I remember you told me about that. They wrote Roma Ubre. That's funny.
Hypertexthero 1 leaving my airspace frequency change.
That's a little, you know, a little mistake, you know. People who make these video games are humans. They're not robots, so there will be mistakes like that from time to time. That may have been Bing Maps or who knows. Okay, the Via Cassia, we're flying right above it right now. Here's the Giustiniana train station. And I used to live in a house right down here somewhere. It's now a hotel. Oh, let's acknowledge this transmission. There's Sneaking Dodo with us. We'll acknowledge this frequency change. And right below us here, we're going to get to La Storta soon, where there's that restaurant at Quarto Secolo that I told you about, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever want to have some excellent food, for a reasonable price.
Transporter, VIP landing zone at 3 miles.
It is right here. That restaurant is right there. That's it. There's the La Storta train station. The FR3 line will take you up to Bracciano if you want to go swimming in the lake. Excellent restaurants there too. You'll notice that I do like food. Sneaking Dodo flying in with us. I think we have a maid truck behind us. Yep, a trio of islanders, ladies and gentlemen. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Wonderful. This is going to be trickier because the Ogiata Golf Club, I think, is a smaller place. I don't know if we're going to be able to land on the golf course itself, or maybe I saw there was like an athletics field nearby. This is so cool. Nice lighting here. Ogiata is kind of a fancy place where a lot of soccer players and you know, some of these guys that won the championship maybe live here, and the actors and stuff live there. And here's the golf club. We have to land around here somewhere somehow. Where should we do it? Maybe there. That's tricky but doable, I think. Maybe there. I think that'll be close enough. Or right here on the golf course itself. That one perhaps. This one looks good. I'm gonna put flaps to takeoff position. Thank you for the prediction. SJ Fly 2, the reason I believe people are confusing this with expecting... Okay, head up. I'm gonna land here and then I'm gonna go back to chat, okay? Because this is gonna be a tricky landing, so... Oh, there goes the comfort bonus because I'm banking too hard. I think I'm gonna land right on this one below me here. The problem is those sand pits, those sand traps. But I think we're gonna try that one. We're gonna try that one. It kind of looks like a runway. And then I'll go back to the chat and answer all your messages. Full down. We're just keeping the fuel pumps, the auxiliary fuel pumps on all the time because they're very short flights. Maybe not the right thing to do, but... And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the prediction of negative 2222 from Wild Craze and Kerr with 165. Kerr, I think you forgot a negative sign there, but you know, I think it is possible to have a positive one. I think Wild Craze mentioned he got one the other day landing in some... I mean, I don't really understand how that works. How can you get a positive rate? You have to touch down, right? But maybe you're climbing and it's in an incline, and then that's how you get a positive landing rate. And the problem with landing in this space is that when I have to come in slow and low, as low as possible, but if I'm very slow and low, then I can't spot the place anymore, so... Thank you, Kerr. Is this the spot? Now I'm confused. Stand by. Got a knock on the door here. I don't know who that is, but you're gonna have to wait until I'm landed. Stand by. I'll be right there. I have to land first. Here you go. Yes, please, if possible. I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna have to go around, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going too fast. Was there someone there? Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Let's try again. Uphill landing. So it is possible to do a positive landing rate. Here comes Sneaking Dodo with his attempt. Let's see how he's doing, ladies and gentlemen, if he's gonna go in. He's going in. Let's observe. Matrox coming in too. Alright. He's down. Is he gonna be able to stop? Oh, I think he made it, ladies and gentlemen. An applause. Very nice. And here comes Matrog. Thank you for your guess, SJ Fly 2. I think Matrog is choosing the larger field, perhaps. Oh no, he's just flying around still. Okay, that's helpful that Flying Dodo landed there, because now I have a, you know, I can look at his nameplate and I have a position to aim for. Alright, stand by. Alright, here we go. And not only that I have a position, but I know it's possible he did it. Because he did it. That's a gold course. Golf, yeah. It is a golf course. Here it is, VIP. You know, it's supposed to be a helicopter mission, but you can do it with light general aviation aircraft if you have a general aviation aircraft that is capable of short takeoff and landing, such as the BN-2 Islander that we're flying right now. Matrock going in low. And there it is. Okay. Cut power completely. A little bit. Matrock gonna go in from the other direction. I'm just gonna miss him.
Nice landing. Close enough. Set your parking brake on.
Brake, 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 brake. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that was close though. And the VIP is so scared he's already jumping off again before I even stop the airplane.
See you soon. Was a nice trip. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, let me take a little break now. I was scared there. I thought I was gonna crash.
All VIP are disembarked. You can take off.
We're pros, nothing to it. I don't want to be the first one to take off here. Can I taxi to that big field to take off from there instead? Let's see. Don't think so. How about this one? Oh, maybe I could taxi through there. No. I think you're gonna have to try to take off from here. Alright, let's go back to the chat and see what did I miss, if anything. Wildcray said people are confusing this with and expecting a game. Okay, and it's a simulator, I guess. The reason I believe, SJ Fly 2 says, the reason I believe is because aircraft manufacturers don't want their aircraft shown damage. It also kind of makes crashing a thing that more people would want to do because they see the crash damage. Yeah, I hear that, but you know, it's... I know it's a simulator, but come on, it's a game too, right? It's a video game. And, you know, DCS, I mean, this is not a combat simulator, I guess you could argue that. But I think that would be a nice via di mezzo, as they say in Italy, like a in-between, you know, allow seeing the wing come off, don't allow explosions. How would that, what do you think about that? Iceberg says we should do formation flying the BN-2 as the flying bee and tow. There goes Nick and Dodo, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna tap that takeoff. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? And he's going, and he's going, and he's going just a little bit of bank to the right to clear that tree. Oh, oh, I think he's stalling. I think his wing is stalled. Oh, no. Okay. A good effort, but that makes me... Maybe it was a tailwind. That makes me worried about taking off from that direction. I think I'm going to choose the other direction. I'm going to try to come through these trees here. Although, look at that. There's a dip. Good effort, Flanders. Who won that, by the way? Wild Craze wins. An applause for Wild Craze, and let me update the landing rate leaderboard with Wild Craze as the latest winner. Has just overtaken Kerr and is now in 4th place. Maybe clip that tree. Perhaps full flaps and probably power brakes on. But Shipa says I did that. Full flaps, brake to full power. Maybe clip that tree. This lady is crazy. Nice landing of 306. Yeah, I had to put her down hard though, I swear, because there was no space, you know. Okay, should I attempt that? Matrock, do you want to go first? Yes, Kerr, this Norwegian is ahead of you now. He's in 4th place. We have a European competition on top of this landing rate leaderboard. We got the Netherlands in 1st place. We got Austria in 2nd. Actually, we have a United States representative over there, Timmy Thumb, you know. But I don't care about the nationalities. I'm just happy that you're all here in it with us. Kerr now in 5th place. Matrock's gonna try the other way. Let me clear the area here to give him space. And then we'll observe his attempt. Oh, careful with that tree. Let's observe Matrock's attempt here. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Matrock over an attempt of taking off the Ogiata golf course here in a BN-2 Islander. The other direction from Sneaking Dodo. Oh! Oh no, okay. Whoa, okay. Did it just go through the trees? No problem? Maybe those Roman pines there are not as big as they appear, huh? Now you guys got me in a dilemma here. I don't like either direction. Just ignore the tree and do it. Alright. I tried to do it perfect, but it's tricky. Okay. I think I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to taxi. Oh no, but look at that. There's not enough space over there. Okay, I'm going to do what Matrock did. Let's go. We're getting close to lunchtime here, ladies and gentlemen. Once I land at Urbe, if I don't crash here, obviously, I'm gonna take a break for lunch. And I'll be back later with something a little different for Microsoft Flight Simulator at 2 p.m. Eastern New York City time. Let's try to go back as far as we can here without crashing into any trees. This plane does turn on a dime. It has 2 engines. I don't know if these little trees there, they modeled a collision, but we're not gonna risk it too much. I really don't like this. I think I should have gone a little bit further back. Let's try to go a little further back. Man, I just... look, this writer of this book, one of the Tuskegee Airmen, Harold H. Brown, one of his rules is expect to win. So I'm not going to expect a crash here. I'm going to expect to beat these trees, this takeoff here, and we are going to win this takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I am, my pronunciation is suffering a little bit here. Because I'm a little nervous about this takeoff. A lot of tapping on the brake. Could push back after lineup for extra meter, default shift P. Oh, like as if like someone was actually pushing the airplane back. We can try that. We can pretend that a couple of people playing golf here, including the people who dropped off, you know, helped us push the plane back. Let's try that. I never tried that before. Thank you, Wild Chris, for that tip. Let's check it out. Okay, shift P. Shift P. Oh, here you go. Yeah, it's working. Stop. Stop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, an applause for Wild Craze for that tip of pushback. I never know about that, and I don't find that cheating because, you know, it is a light aircraft. We can pretend there's a couple of people out there and we ask them to push us back. Full flaps, full throttle, brake off. Okay, so you're recommending full flaps, huh? Let's do it. Whenever I've listened to Icebird, I've been successful, so let's try that. Let's try the full flaps. Flaps to full. Here comes needing Dodo of a second landing. Oh! You want drag and lift more than speed in tight cases. Copy that. Alright, well, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, the flaps are down. Parking brake is on. Here we go, full throttle. Parking brake off, go.
Transporter,
Oh.
fly safe.
I think we're going against the wind. I think the wind is this direction, because look at this. This wasn't bad at all. I took off with 40 knots. 37 knots I took off. That is crazy. Thank you so much, Wild Craze and Icebird, for those tips. Without you, I would have been in the branches of that Roman pine there instead of in the sky. As I said, little devil, and I know it. Yeah, it's a little devil of an airplane. Wonderful. One, two, boss, Tim. Let's head back to Urbe. And maybe let's see if Sneaking Dot is going to attempt another takeoff there. Or maybe he stopped for lunch. He went for lunch at the Ojiata Golf Club. I think they do have a restaurant there. I ate there once. You introduced her to me. I am glad, Iceford. I'm glad you're enjoying the BN-2. She's gonna get even better. I think Sneaking Dot stopped for lunch there at the Ojiata Golf Club. Thank you for the prediction, Wild Craze. The clat just blocked my takeoff. Alright. And helpfully Sneaking Dot is back there at Urbe Airport, so we can give us a bearing. We have Charlie Yankee Lima 1360. I think that's probably an AI plane. Maybe not though. There's Fab Caso 1979er. Thank you for the prediction, Icebird. If we meet in Rome, dinner on me to all of you who make it. How's that? That's a promise. This thing's gonna take getting used to. Yeah, the two engines are took me a while to get used to them. Hydrate, standby. It's Timmy coming in of a negative 100 feet per minute. Thank you, Tim. Iceboard has negative 66.6 and Wild Craze negative 68. Thank you for all your predictions. A very pretty day here in the north of the Eternal City in Rome, Italy. Tombo di Nerone to our right, that's where Nero, the the emperor who is famous for burning down Rome, is buried. I don't know if he's really buried there, if it's just called Tombo di Nerone, but I think he is buried there. I once took a photograph of a wild boar running around the Cassia right by Tombo di Nerone. I could put it on the chat here after landing. I might have promised to do something else after landing, but I forgot what it was, so... Wow, Chris had said, with the stream, my tablet is a minute behind. I had missed that, but thank you. If you walk away, it's good landing, for sure. And here you go, Microsoft Asobo Studio is an example of this issue of Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have the mouse on my second screen now. I'm scrolling on the chat, and it scrolls in Microsoft Flight Simulator as well, even though it doesn't have focus. So this is what Iceberg was talking about, I think. Alright, let's ask for landing permission. Urbe, Liro, request full stop landing.
Hypertexthero 1 miles west, 1,300 feet to land.
Hypertexthero 1 tower. Altimeter 29.77, wind 218 at 20. Make left traffic runway 34. Hypertexthero 1, wind 218 at 20.
Straight in.
Clear to land runway 34.
Clear to land runway tree 4, Hypertexthero 1.
Iceberg says, if you move the air traffic control window to a second window, you'll lose stick control on your plane. Let's try it, but after I land, okay? Because if I'm going to lose stick control, I want it to be when I'm on the ground. Thank you, Iceberg. We'll check it momentarily. Flaps down to landing position, and we're going to go straight in, ladies and gentlemen. Nice little airport where the Aviators Rome Flying Club is located. I'm going to make it a point to go and visit this place next time I am in Rome. Maybe we could all go and check it out, visit it together too. That could be fun. Maybe we could even make an event out of it. I mean, if whoever flies airplanes in the real world probably is familiar with Microsoft Flight Simulator and enjoys flying the digital world too, it is cheaper. So who knows, maybe we'll meet new friends over there. New aviation enthusiasts. Making Dodo sneaking in front here for a landing. My frame rate's going down a little bit for some reason. You know, it's a black magic box. A mysterious box, this Microsoft Flight Simulator, in terms of frame rates. There he goes. Well, I have to watch out my airplane as I'm gonna crash into this hangar over here. Thank you, Kerr.
Transporter. VIP.
And Kerr, we're in the last moment. An applause. Whoa, whoa, could have been a win here going off the runway. Good afternoon, Chupernas, how are you? Chupernas, representative from Portugal, joining us here. Another Flight Simulator fanatic, or maybe fan is a better word than fanatic. I'm doing alright. Happy Monday. I'm doing very good.
2.7 Hypertexthero 1.
Kerr, I will increment your score momentarily as soon as we park this airplane. Do you want to fly some DCS together sometime, Chupernas? Because now you can fly it. Do you see that message from Digital Combat Simulations? They're making it easier for us to fly single player missions together. I want to try that out. Gonna pause for lunch now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be done in a half an hour.
Ooh, what's that?
Here, I have.
Oh, that's nice. She sent it to us? Super nice.
I'll be done in a half an hour, okay?
Copy that, babe. I'll hang out here for a bit. Oh, watch out of these bus drivers. There he goes. Thinking Dodo go into the bus. Thank you, Iceberg. Same to you. Whoa, and here you go. Roman traffic, ladies and gentlemen. The bus just cutting me off. Even at the airport, jeez. Oh, I think I was supposed to tune to ground and talk to them, right? Let's do it.
Main ground to Hypertexthero 1 taxi to parking. Hypertexthero
Multiplayer
1
missions, that would be
taxi to
cool.
General aviation parking using taxiway Alpha. Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Hypertexthero 1.
Matrog is with us. A wonderful trio of BN-2 Islanders in this stream. We have Matrox. We have Shipa, aka Sneaking Dodo. I'm just gonna park right around here. I'm not gonna worry about going to where the... I wanna stay close to where the other guests of the stream have been. There's a police helicopter parked around here. Let's just stay right around here. And another successful Neofly mission with two other BN-2 Islander pilots, Sneaking Dodo, Shipa, and Matrog over here. I'm gonna give a shout out to Shipa. He's thinking about starting to stream again. We'll give him a follow to encourage him. Matrog doesn't stream, but you can give him a follow anyway. An excellent flyer who often joins us here on the stream. This has been another Hypertexthero stream. I will be back in just a couple of hours at 2 p.m. New York City Eastern Time. MK Studios just announced LPPD very soon. I don't know what that is, but that sounds exciting. Excellent. Have a good noon, Wild Craze, Chupernas. Sorry I'm leaving you right when you joined in. Thanks for this. Thank you, Icebird, as always. And Ponta Delgada Airport. Oh, is that your local? Oh, the Azores. That sounds fun. I love these little island airports. Let me turn off this engine. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely. Absolutely lovely flying here from everyone. We managed some very tricky takeoffs, taking all these VIPs to their golf courses and stuff. Roger that. Flight leader is signing off. I'm gonna go and thank you so much, Shipa. I'm gonna go to Twitch, find someone to raid. And then take a break for lunch. One of my favorite things of Twitch. And before I go, I wanted to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, go and check out this website. This is called Yin Indie. It's the home of peaceful video games. It was just made by a friend of mine, a childhood friend of mine, and it is a wonderful website. It's basically browse games. You can browse it by platform. You can check out PC. Microsoft Flight Simulator is in there, I believe. It's a games, you know, if you want a more peaceful video game of exploration, you know, to spend time with. This is basically a directory of these games. There is a blog, and my friend, I'll call her Jay, okay? She is an excellent writer, so the thing I'm most looking forward for about this blog is these the blog. But you know, let's see, Flight, for example, and there it is. Microsoft Flight Simulator is there in yinindie.com. Go and say hi in the comments, and maybe at some point we'll interview her on the stream. She can be a little shy, but that would be fun. I am always very happy to see when people launch new websites outside of the wall, outside of Facebook, and you know, that's actually a proper website and it's an independent website. And she's a very kind person who lives originally from Scotland, who lives in Malta. Flying time, Hampa Aza, click to stream. What is that? I'll check that out, Icebird. Live video from Pedra Bonita, cool. Oh, that's in Rio de Janeiro. That's where I jumped off from when I was a kid once, when I was a younger person. Cool, Kerr, thanks so much. Let's see who's out there. Oh, AKCSL, let's go say hi to Just General. I think we rated him, but right at the end of his stream the other day. Let's go and say hi again, perhaps, but let me just do a quick look. Daddy Trolls French, okay, I'm not gonna go for French right now. Do a quick look if there's anyone else flying something interesting here. I have a Jetfire over there, also French. Chinese, Cantonese, Aosoba. That'd be a bit tricky for me to understand, but... Anybody else with a camera? Bobby's Basement only has one viewer. Let's go say hi to Bobby's Basement. Have a great one, Joey. Thanks so much. Let's go say one of my favorite features of Twitch is rating, so let's go say hi to Bobby's Basement. And I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful day. Signing off rating now. Peace out.
Go. Repeat procedure. Did it. No heat left or right. Here, left and right. Parking brake is still on. After starting engine. Get avionics on. Master switch. On. Lights. Alright, we'll go ahead. Taxi. Okay. On. Parking brake. Off. Release. Our yoke back here.